Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general love reading for the sign of Taurus. So this is for all the Tauruses that are single and looking for love. Remember, this is going to be a general love reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I wanted to switch it up for this coming new year. So I'm going to be having a segment where it's just love readings. All right. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. And I also want to remind you, I do have a new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can go and sign up for the newsletter that's at the bottom of every single page, and that's going to automatically enter you in a chance to win a 30-minute reading with me. There's one drawing left. It's going to be February 1st. I've already done two, December 1st. I almost said February 1st, January 1st, and the next one is February 1st, and after that it's going to end. So if that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up. Sign up anyways if you want to get more information about what I do. All right. You'll probably get a newsletter once a month, maybe. I'm pretty busy, and yeah, just it's for like a new announcement or a class or something like that. All right, so again, I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So for Taurus, oh my God, what a way to start. I love this. Two of Cups. Right off the bat, I just love this for you. King of Cups, King of Love, and the Strength card. Oh my God, I love it already. I'm getting the chills on the left-hand side. How beautiful. Okay, and then you've got the Six of Swords. Sorry, I was thinking about something that came up with that. I'll tell you in a minute. And then the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Moon card. So I'm going to do the same spread as I do for the main zodiac to give you more in-depth information. So then we've got, as your opportunity in love, the Queen of Love. I'm telling you, things are really lining up for certain signs. I think all the signs are really accelerating in a lot of different areas. This happens to be specifically love, but you see it in the main zodiac too for you, Taurus. Okay, and then in your challenge, we've got the Ace of Swords. I mean, what a lineup for you. Okay, so in your recent past, we've got this Two of Cups. I think you've really been thinking about putting yourself out there. Maybe you've met some people that are interesting, but you haven't really met the right person for you, and that's okay because it's a numbers game. You have to get yourself out there, but I do feel like you will recognize that person when you meet them. Then in your present energy, we've got the King of Cups. This is about you going below the surface to really look at the people that you're meeting, where you're meeting them, the type of love relationship that it is that you're looking for. I think it's not just a surface level thing. So by going below the surface, you're looking at compatibility. You're looking at finances because you need to be compatible on a lot of different levels. So you're looking at personality, you're looking at finances, you're looking at location. If you're in different areas, are one of you willing to move if it works out, if it's serious? Or does somebody have a job where they have to be where they're at? And if you do too, then is that a realistic relationship to get involved in? Because then is it going to be this heartbreak of a long distance relationship, which is not good for anyone. You really need to have the ability to pick up and move if you find the right person. Now, of course, there's the courtship period, right? So it's not like you just pick up and move and you're going to take a big chance. You do have that process, but when it's at a long distance, that does make it a little more difficult. But, you know, you will know it when you're there. You will feel it. But it's about you looking below the surface of things. So, you know, you meet someone, you have a lot in common, you have a good time together, but look at the meat and potatoes of that relationship. You know, if they have kids from a previous relationship, is that something that you want? And maybe you have kids, they have kids, do they get along? Is it, you know, how are you going to blend that? So you're looking below the surface of things. You're really diving deep when you're looking at this. Then we've got the Strength card. This is about you having this beautiful strength in your near future. And I feel that while you're looking at this with love, with emotions, then you're able to tap into your strength, which is also your love, your heart with compassion. You're really looking at the reality if it's going to work for you. right? And you're doing this in a way where you're not leading somebody else on and you're not leading yourself on, because a lot of times people will try and, rationalize someone that they meet. And if they see a red flag, they ignore it because they want the relationship. They want a relationship so bad that they will tolerate the red flag when it comes up. And then they find themselves later on in a awkward or rough situation, and now they have to get out of it, and it's more complicated because time has gone on, more emotions, maybe there's a connection on one level but there's a disconnect on another, and the red flag, and it just makes it a little more complicated. But it's you using your inner strength to say yes or no, and to really be brutally honest with yourself, right? I mean, you have to be. Otherwise, you really set yourself up for disaster. And we all have done that. It's a learning game. But with this particular reading, I feel like you've really got some strength and you're able to tap into that. So I'm going to clarify with my love deck. This is based on the Rider-Waite. I love this deck. It's calling my name today. And I'm going to be bringing in Oracle decks too. I'm so in love with these decks. I haven't really strayed from them recently. All right, so 9 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Wands. We've got the 7 of Cups. We've got the World card. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, with the Strength card. I'm telling you, some of these signs are just accelerating, and you are definitely one of them. So with this 2 of Cups, having this kindred spirit, whether you are meeting these types of people now, or this is what you're thinking about, you're mulling over in your head, you're getting it clear what it is that you want, it's about that recognition. You definitely know it when you see it, okay? And it is being clarified by the 9 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. This is really telling me that whatever happens, you definitely want to retain your type of independence. But I feel that you have a laser focus on finding this type of relationship. You are very serious about finding something. But you're also serious about maintaining that type of independence. Right? And then with this 3 of Wands, this is talking about you really pulling something in from a distance. You are manifesting this in. That's what this card is about. And I feel that by you having it clear in your head what it is that you want, you are able to manifest it in. Because if you've heard me talk before, I always say you have to know what you want to get what you want. Otherwise, you're just in the dark, blind, and you're not really pulling in something that you want, something that's meant for you. It's just random. You're just seeing what sticks, and that doesn't do anybody any good. But you've got that clarity right now. Then in your present energy, that's your recent past, your present energy to go below the surface, it's being clarified by the 7 of Cups and the World card. Wow. Okay, this is really about you having a lot of choices and knowing what choice is right for you. Sometimes you're confused, sometimes you have clarity, but at the end of the day, you're using your intuition, you're using your heart, your authentic self, and you are feeling into these different choices to make the right choice for you. You've got to follow your heart and listen to your intuition, because if you don't, you really set yourself up for disaster. If your intuition is telling you one thing, you need to go with it. It's telling you that for a reason, right? Then we've got the World card. This is you putting yourself out there into the world. You are really pulling it in. He is putting it out to the world, what it is that he wants to bring in. And here you are. You're stepping through that portal to really seize the day and make it happen. Taurus, it's coming in for you. Okay, that's your present energy. Because, you have to put yourself out there. And it is a numbers game. Right? If you go to a singles club, let's say you meet like 10, 20, 30, 40 people, depending on how big it is, it's a numbers game. Maybe 1, 2, or maybe none. You don't know. You have to put yourself out there. And if that club doesn't work, you go to the next one or the next one until you find one that really resonates with you. And it has people that I would say are part of your tribe, right? People that you have a lot in common with. So in your near future with this Strength card, it's being clarified by the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, and the 2 of Pentacles. This is telling me that, again, you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your optimism, your inner child. And you're doing it from this place of optimism. This is the most positive card in the deck. This is a high vibing card. This is you opening your heart up. And when you do that, it's what's being drawn to you. Okay, so it's you keeping your eyes open. It's you also not being fooled. But that card also talks about success. So while you're doing all of that outwardly, it's inward to go outward, you are really attracting someone to you, and they see that beautiful shining light. Now, the dark side can also see it too, and they're attracted to it, but it's about you using your intuition and your heart to feel into these people to see who you resonate best with. We've also got the Two of Pentacles in this relationship with what it is that you're trying to bring in. It's about a balancing act. I feel that you're looking for someone that is really stable and secure, and this allows you to feel stable and secure, and that makes a solid relationship for you. That is your current energy. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We've got the Six of Swords. This is telling me that you are going on to calmer shores, that if you feel that there is a type of disruption, or if someone presents themselves where maybe they're a little brusque, or there's just something there that doesn't feel right, this is about you getting out of the way. This is about you moving away from that because you're going on to a calmer area. People usually show who they are the first day that you meet them. Okay? You need to be able to read the signs and not overlook things. So you need to pay attention to details, and that's when people reveal themselves. You'll know exactly who they are right away. So it's keeping your eyes open. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this is you really reading into that. But this is telling me you're reading the verbal and the nonverbal to get these clues. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles, and this is the card of lack. So this is about you not feeling sorry for yourself if you haven't met anyone. This is about you not feeling sorry for yourself if things are not going as quickly as you want or as fast as you want, or you just feel like it's just not working. You just keep that positive energy out there. So when you're in this card of lack, which is kind of like a survival mode, kind of just going through the motions, you need to focus on your strength, which is going to be, so lack, you're going to be the card of abundance. So you need to focus on your strength of abundance and attract this beauty to you. So you keep that place of optimism going, and you keep that positive thinking going to attract this love that you're looking for. So this is a matter of this pointing it out to you to avoid this type of lack, to avoid this type of survival mode or victimhood or self-pity, anything like that. And everybody has moments of it, but it's to not stay there, because you will miss gifts and blessings from the universe. They are down to their last piece of bread, and he literally has magical strawberries around him that will lead him back here where there's warmth, there's food, there's shelter. Maybe they can drive them to another town. Whatever it is, they have the ability to pull themselves out of it. But because they have this poverty mindset, this card of lack, they can't see it. It's like people that are really poor and they want money and they want to make money and they're focused on it. They have a poverty mindset, and it's repelling the ability to attract abundance to them. If that's another video, but I'm just saying that's what this card always reminds me of. Then we have the Moon card. This is talking about you really embracing the unknown and just putting yourself out there. So let's say you've never gone to a singles club or a meetup club to meet somebody like this. It's about you just embracing it and enjoying the ride and going with it, and then finding some type of peace with it also. And that might sound funny, because I know some people have no problem putting themselves out there and other people do, but it's about enjoying this journey. Because I know a lot of people, they want to be with someone, but it's hard to do the groundwork because maybe there's a lot of rejection involved. Think about all these men, the classic structure. These men are always asking women out, and they get rejected a lot. That would hurt, but they have to keep going through that until somebody says yes. Just like if you're going to go out dancing with someone, you have to be able to accept rejection. That's part of life. So you need to be able to do this numbers game until you meet someone that says yes, or you meet people that are in the same energy field, same alignment with you. But this is about just embracing the journey. So you need to be able to enjoy it for what it is in its totality. It's really beautiful coming in for you. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. I'm going to turn my fan on. You know, I'm in Florida and it's really hot. I can't handle it. I'll be leaving someday. So I hope in the spring. All right. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So when we look at these clarifiers, so for you to basically be moving on to calmer times, it's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So again, this is, you know, maybe hurtful words, maybe things coming up from your past, maybe, you know, things from your childhood, maybe trauma, or maybe from past relationships, because this is a love reading. And so your family imprinting is there, and so are the previous relationships, good and bad. But this is about you getting a grip on your thoughts. Now, this is as bad as it's going to get. So this can be a blessing in disguise. Maybe you're even going to break the type of person that you currently date. Maybe it hasn't panned out. Maybe you're dating someone that is like your mother or like your father, or, you know, whoever your caregiver was as you were growing up. Maybe you were raised by your grandparents, but you're breaking that type of personality that you go for, right? Maybe it just hasn't worked out. This is about you really digging deep and trying to break that cycle. Maybe you're going to date someone that's completely opposite of what you would normally date. It's that kind of thing, but you're looking at that. So then we've also got the Knight of Pentacles, taking one steady foot in front of the other, nice and slow. This is slow and steady wins the race. He's on a mission. He's on a mission to find somebody. That pentacle is going to be the people that you're looking to date. So I think for me, this is telling me that it's about you getting a grip on your thoughts, words, and your ideas, and anything that's like a memory that comes up, because you're definitely going to be presented with people. And it could even be that they have a trigger word. Maybe they make a compliment to you, and maybe it's just innocuous and it's a very pleasant, nice compliment, but maybe you have an association with a past person, and now it just brings up some negativity, or it brings up fear, or whatever. It brings up some type of ugliness from a trauma. You know, hopefully it brings up some nice memory. That would be great too. But I just feel, because of what this what this card represents with the Ten of Swords, I feel that it's more of on the negative spectrum. Okay, and then when we look at this Five of Pentacles, it is being clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups. So this is really just telling me that when you've got that card of lack, to tap into love and overcome it. So like I said, when you have that card of lack, it's to go into prosperity and abundance. Well, that's what love is. Love is keeping you in that open, expansive frequency. So you're going to just tap into your love. Maybe you need to go back to a time of childhood. This keeps coming up for me as I'm reading this, when I'm getting this vibration, is that when you're looking for love, it has something to do with your childhood. So this is meant for some of the Tauruses that are listening to this. So this is about you going back to a time when there was beauty and love in the world, when it's that lovely, innocent type of love. And that will help you overcome it. Just, you know, lighten the mood, have a really good time, right? That will help. That'll help also raise your frequency, because if you're down, you know, and depressed, that's why they're saying it's down depression. But if you are uplifting, and if you are at a different frequency, it's very expansive. Because I don't even feel like that is fear. I feel that it's more sadness that you're having to overcome. And then with this Nine of Wands, this is talking about you paying attention to your energy. So it's paying attention to how you use your energy. This is that wounded warrior energy. You see he's got a bandage on his head. He's tired, but he's gone the distance. He has definitely fought and fought and fought, and he's still standing. The next card is the Ten of Swords, where you've taken on too many burdens. If you can, at this stage with the Nine, it's to really look at where your energy goes, and to maybe give some responsibilities away before you get to the 10. If people are asking you to do a lot of things, and maybe you were doing it before, but now you want to also start looking for love for yourself, you need to look at where your energy is going, and maybe you need to not do a few things that you've been doing for other people to help out, because now you need to do something for yourself, which is look for love. We've only got so much time in the day, and we've only got so much energy, and this is just telling me that you need to look at where you're spending your energy. All right, then here with the moon, to really enjoy this experience, to enjoy and embrace the unknown. It's not just enjoy it, embrace it, make it yours, own it. It's being clarified by the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. This is telling me that when you do that, you have total success. This is really what everybody wants. This is the end game. This is you having friends, family, you know, the perfect version of life, and you're on your way there. We're all striving for that. And that just tells me when you embrace that, you're going to find love. That's what this card tells me. It's not the 10 of Cups, it's the 10 of Pentacles, but this is telling me that you're on your way there because you have love with this card too. With this 5 of Wands, this is talking about drama. So I do feel that you might meet some people, excuse me, that are drama oriented. And I think that that is something that you just need to be aware of, and you either are going to accept it or you're going to rebel against it. I feel that, you know, it's going to be just a judgment choice. You know, maybe you meet someone that's really high energy and they like drama in their life, that they're not calm, that they're drama oriented. That's a choice. Where is that what you want, or is that what you not want? What you don't want. That's what happens when you start speaking different languages. You start to screw everything up. But anyways, so in English, this is about you recognizing drama. So I think a lot of people, when they see the drama, they walk away. And they don't want to be any part of that. They don't want that kind of lifestyle. But there are people that really are attracted to that. And they think that that makes them feel loved when there's a drama in a relationship. They like to fight, and then they like the makeup. They like makeup sex. They like to have that drama, that back and forth. And that is a lifestyle for them. So you need to look at that when that presents itself to it. Sometimes they create a fight just to be able to have that drama, and they feel like that's an excitement that way they can make up. That's up to some people. I'm just saying that's what some people do. All right, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Queen of Cups. This is an opportunity for you to have love, for you to follow your heart. I'm telling you, if you are true to yourself, to your authentic self, your heart and your intuition, to use that to feel into things, it's going to guide you in the right direction. And keep your eyes open. Like I said, if someone's giving you a red flag, you really need to pay attention to that. In your challenge position is the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. So this is just telling me that you have to work a little harder to be able to see this breakthrough and to have clarity of thought, because this is in your challenge position. So your opportunity is easy. It's right there for you to pluck. That's why it's an opportunity. It's right there. The challenge position just means you have to work a little harder for it. Is it impossible? Absolutely not. You just have to work a little harder. You have to work a little harder for clarity. You have to work a little harder for truth. So maybe you're idealistic, maybe you're romantic, and maybe you have what you feel is your version of love. And now maybe you need to tone it down a little bit, just a little bit, with some reality, with some truth, with what is more clarity in your situation to see what actually works. And maybe that is a realistic version of the type of person that you are looking for, a realistic version in as to where you can find them. It's, you know, it can be on a lot of different levels. A realistic version of, let's say, you are looking for someone that has a certain look or makes a certain financial income. Well, is that really a reality? You know, so you're looking to see, is that true? It's like, you know, I've used this example before, and I know it hurts people's feelings, but if you're looking at someone that, let's say they're a lazy couch potato and they don't do anything, and they're young, they're in their mom's basement and they don't do anything. So I'm just giving you like this crazy type thing, but it is real. But I'm just saying, so you've got that person, and let's say he spends all of his time watching TV or on the computer, and yet he wants to have a supermodel. That's not a reality. Okay? That's just not going to happen, because that's fantasy. So you need to look at the reality. Now, if he is a computer geek and he makes a lot of money, let's say he creates some type of software program and now he's a multimillionaire, yeah, because some of those women, they go where the dollar is. And maybe he can buy that type of supermodel and she can be a trophy wife. Not a judgment, it's a reality. You need to look at what is realistic. What are realistic expectations, right? And the same is true for women, okay? Some of these women, they think that they're going to get a guy that is making millions of dollars and they don't do anything. And some of the women are really pretty, but they have nothing to offer except that they're pretty. You know, maybe they're shallow, maybe they're, I'm going to use the B word, and so maybe they have nothing there, but they think that a guy's going to want that and fall for that and be taken in by that. And they're just not, especially if a guy has a lot of money, he's not looking for that. And I used to do a lot of matchmaking when I was younger. And what they want is they want a woman that wants to have children with them. They usually want to have a family, and they don't want someone that's a nut. They don't want someone that is a prima donna, and they want someone that's going to be an excellent mother to their kids and a loving wife, whether you're pretty or not. And you'll see a lot of these guys are not with the prettiest women in the world because they want someone that's full of love and stability and really has this type of motherly instinct because they're looking for a family. So you got to pay attention to what's going on. Anyways, that's the type of clarity I'm talking about, because I don't want to pick on men because I love men. It's that you need to have a realistic outlook on the world in general. All right. That being said, that's what I have for you. Now I'm going to get those clarifiers because this is just beautiful. I think it's a thing of beauty. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups. Now, this was the very first card I pulled in the other deck. And now here it is clarifying the Ace of Swords along with the Page of Pentacles. So I love this for you, and it's going to round it out. And let me show you. I have to start with the opportunity first. You know I'm a Virgo. I have to go in my order. So with this beautiful Queen of Cups, I mean, this is you following your heart. I mean, that's so beautiful. That is what it literally is all about. You following your heart. And it's being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, and we've got the Eight of Cups. And I love this. This is you really holding on to your dreams. I feel that you're holding on, and it's going to get you where you want to be, because that's allowing you to not settle. So while I was talking about being realistic, these are your realistic dreams of what you're looking for. If you're looking for someone that's marriage material, if you're looking for someone that just wants a committed relationship, you don't necessarily have to get married. If you do want kids, you need to be with somebody else that wants kids, and make sure that that's a reality, because sometimes people jerk the other person around because they really like them and they want to be with them, but they really don't want kids. You really need to iron that out and make sure, because your biological clock is ticking. And you really, if you want kids, especially for women, a lot of women want kids and they cannot find a man right now. There's so many great men out there, but they are having a hard time meeting them. It's where you're going to meet them, or maybe you're working so much you don't get out. Whatever it is, it's a matter of you not settling, and you have to do the work. Honestly, if you want to have kids, you really have to do the work. And I feel like you're not settling. I feel like you're going to keep going. You're willing to walk away from what you have to be able to pursue it. And that just means maybe you had a bunch of free time, or you like to hang out with your friends or other members of your family. And now, because you want to find someone, you're willing to say, hey guys, I need to spend my time now focused on this. It's like if you want a full-time job, they always say you want to spend those 40 hours a week looking for that full-time job. because you're putting the work in to get to where you want to go. Well, if you want a relationship, you need to put the work in to try and find some place to meet them. Now, the flip side can also be true. I just want to point this out. Sometimes when you're not even looking for a relationship, it can present itself. But make sure you see if there's any red flags that you do pay attention, whether you're a man or a woman. Make sure you pay attention because they will show it to you. So then we get into your challenge position. And this reading is going longer. I was trying to keep it to 20 minutes for you guys. That's the goal. But I have a lot coming out today. So that Ace of Swords is being clarified by the Two of Cups, which is the very first card I pulled in this reading for you. And this is your recent past energy. Two of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. So what I am getting, because it's in your challenge position, again, it's about you following your heart. You will see the person when they present themselves. So I think that is how you get this type of clarity, is that when they present themselves to you, you can zero in on it, and now you pay attention to the details and you make sure that this person is really resonating with you, that it's like your best friend, your lover. It's like they represent a lot of different things, and it's really beautiful. I feel like you're going to meet them right away. I just feel like it's going to happen fast. I don't know why, because I'm not seeing like an Eight of Wands or anything, but I just feel like this is coming in fast. It's a faster energy for me. Then we've got this Page of Pentacles, and he is just presenting you with an opportunity. I feel like this is just something that is just going to be presented like that. So good luck. You got to put yourself out there. And I mean good luck, really, because this is going to be about luck and right timing. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It's that you've got to put yourself out there. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to start talking over and over again because I keep getting the words being downloaded to me over and over. But I just feel that at the end of the day, you'll meet someone and it's about you not settling. And I love that for you, because why should you settle? And that's coming out for a lot of signs, not just you. So that just tells me that something is happening in the stars where it's telling people, you know what? We're sharpening our skill set. We're putting ourselves out there, and we really want people to be happy and in love, because that's really coming through in a lot of the readings. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you've never seen me go live, I go live every single Tuesday for Tarot Tuesday, where I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, you can check out some of the previous episodes on YouTube. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or sign up for the online tarot masterclass, it's at my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. And there you can also sign up for the newsletter to be entered into the drawing. All right, everybody, lots of love. Happy New Year. Bye for now.